Hi, I'm Troy with Rex Werks, and I'm here to show you how to install the cup holder upgrade for the Porsche 911 and Cayman and Boxster. So all of the models are very similar in terms of how they're constructed on the interior. This particular is a 718 Cayman, equipped with the lightweight bucket seats from the factory, as well as the factory fire extinguisher. Some notable things about the bucket seats is they have a manual lever up in front of the fire extinguisher that controls the forward and backward motion of the seat. So you want to be cognizant of that when you're installing the cup holder and putting it into its position. So here's the bracket, which consists of a flange that goes underneath the floor mat, as well as a tab that goes underneath the center console, and it has a modular bracket or modular feature inside the bracket that holds the various size cup holder sleeves. If you see this line down here, that's a retention feature for the cup holder sleeve, so that if your cup gets caught a little bit, that it doesn't pull the whole sleeve out on you. So you want to make sure that when you engage your cup holder, you fully engage it. And obviously the easiest way to install this is from the passenger side. However, for this video, I'll be installing it from the driver's side just to give you guys a little bit better visibility. Okay, so here I am on the driver's side with the cup holder bracket. And to install it, I've already removed the floor mat because that's the most straightforward way to install this. So basically you just slip this top portion underneath the center console and push it until the cup holder is standing approximately straight up. There'll be a little bit of a spring back where it won't be fully positioned properly until the floor mat is installed. So if you're going to install two, I like to basically put the passenger seat all the way back and install the first one in this region here, which should be before the luggage net, if you have the factory luggage net installed. Now, if you have the factory luggage net installed, this region here is going to be unavailable for you to install it because of the angled way that the luggage net sits. So you have to move it further down into the footwell and place it over the luggage net. And the brackets don't quite sit as tight in this region. So as you can see, the bracket can move back and forth a little bit. So for those installations, I recommend using the included pads on the bracket. So you basically, these are self-adhesive pads, and you just peel the adhesive backing off and adhere two of those pads to the bracket like so. And here I have a bracket that I've already done that to. So you'll take that and you'll position it, and you'll have to pull the trim up a little bit to get it underneath there. Okay, so that'll give you a bit firmer hold if you're having to go over the luggage net and sit deeper in the footwell. All right, so this will be your second bracket, and now I'll reinstall the first bracket up near the front. Okay, and then the next step is going to be to reinstall the floor mat. Okay, so now that you've got your brackets in, simply reinstall the floor mat as you would from the factory. The brackets don't really interfere with the floor mat positioning. Make sure you get it onto its cleats, okay, and then position your cup holder brackets straight up and down, okay, and then you'll want to slide in the cup holder sleeves, as I call them. So this is the medium, which is designed to fit like most normal tapered, like a Starbucks drink, and then this is the large, which I recommend for a lot of different size tumblers, like probably up to a 30-ounce maximum. Okay, and the way these install is they simply slip into the into that feature I showed you earlier, and then it'll push down a little bit pretty easily, but then maybe in the last 1/4 inch or so there's going to be a spot where you have to push harder to get it to kind of lock in. Okay, and then the same with this. This is the medium. Just push it down until it's about 1/4 inch out, and then push firmly to get it to lock in place. All right, and that's it. And now you've got 2 additional spots for cup holders in the footwell, so they're not flopping around on your passenger or at risk of spilling on your center console. All right, and then the next question you might have is what size drinks are going to fit the best in here? So really, this is the medium sleeve here, and I designed it really that it would fit basically all of your typical, like, normal sized tapered drink cups that you might get. So this is a Starbucks tall, and it's basically the smallest cup that you would want to fit in here. It just kind of just touches the upper lip there, but you can still install and remove it easily. And the largest one would be a venti iced Starbucks drink. It goes right here, so you can see it sits a couple inches off the ground, and it's probably about as large as you would want to go. You know, the venti is probably a better fit for the large size. So as you can see here, it kind of goes and sits all the way down on the ground in the large size, so it's a little bit better supported. The cup holder brackets are pretty sturdy. Here's for example, a 5-pound weight that sits into the medium cup holder sleeve. So it can hold a fair bit of weight, but you know, if you're going to do performance driving, I recommend that you try to find a cup that's a good fit, and preferably where it sits on the ground, so you're not putting all the load onto the cup holder itself. You know, but just for casual driving around, this is kind of acceptable. So if you want to grab a venti and have a medium cup holder only, I think that's a great fit. But if you're going to do more performance driving, I would suggest getting the larger one, letting the cup sit all the way on the ground for the most support. All right. Another question I've had is, can this be installed on the driver's side? And while technically, yes, it can, I found that even relatively small drinks will tend to interfere with your access to the gas pedal. If you can kind of see that, you know, it's basically pressing on my legs, and that's just a small water bottle. So I do not recommend installing the Rex Werks cup holder onto the driver's side.
Thanks for watching. Please go to the website link in the video description to purchase the Rex Werks cup holder upgrade for your Porsche 911, Cayman, or Boxster.